The final destination of this train is Expo 2020.
World Expo Day 3, that's right. So the first day we went to the Opportunity District and did a few things there. Then yesterday we did the Sustainability District. And then today we're gonna hit a few things that we've missed. Do the United States, and then we're gonna do the Fly Emirates Pavilion. We're gonna do the Mobility District. So we're gonna see some awesome countries. We got Russia and Australia on the docket. And we're gonna see what all we can do, try and fit in as much as we can. It is our last day at the Expo, so it should be a lot of fun. If you missed the other districts, make sure you check out the videos at the end of this one. I'll put them in the little things right here. But we're gonna spend the rest of the day here, so stick around. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna wear my mask. UAE is pretty strict. Anyways, I'm gonna get to it. Let's have some fun today. Just a reminder, it is super hot outside because it's, you know, the middle of the Arabian desert. So bring some water, some sunscreen. Yeah. But now we are on to the United States Pavilion.
To make the impossible possible as we strive to create a more perfect union. Mobility was dramatically expanded by the emergence of the jet age. Air travel changed our perspective of the world below as it became more affordable, resulting in a world in which we more readily impacted one another. The dawn of the space age brought new perspective. NASA's Artemis program will inspire a new generation of scientists, engineers, astronauts, and more, landing the first woman and first person of color on the lunar surface.
Just made it out of the USA Pavilion. Now a lot of the people we came with kind of said it was a little lackluster, and there's definitely some moments, some tropes, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this is so cheesy. It's pretty good though still. I honestly actually really enjoyed it overall. I thought it was pretty great. Like, I loved the whole theme, life, liberty, and the pursuit of the future. I thought that was really inspiring, and they focused heavily on the space exploration and all that we're doing in that realm. They had this massive SpaceX rocket on the outside, so it was really quite cool. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool to see the progress we're making, the steps we're taking. But now we're headed over to Kazakhstan, kind of doing a 180. They're right next to each other.
Welcome to the land of the great step. Welcome to Kazakhstan.
Beauties of our nature. So in one country we have like the steppes, lakes, deserts, mountains, and the forest, so whatever you want, just in one country. Many people think the tulips from Netherlands, but in fact the first tulips started growing in the Kazakhstan. And so we can say that apples originally comes from Kazakhstan too.
Doing a YouTube video.
Oh, okay, it's cool.
Yeah.
I can say hi. Where are you from?
America.
Oh, from America.
Yeah, so you get up to the top of the Kazakhstan Pavilion, and there's this beautiful overlook of what is their current capital city. And it's a really cool presentation where you see the city skyline, and it changes slowly to show you the sunrise during the day, the sunset at night, all the lights, and it's beautiful. It's really cool. That's a real skyline. I was amazed.
Humanity is on the verge of a great change. A future where digital and physical worlds coexist. What do we envision about tomorrow?
All right, we just had lunch at Grand Beirut. It was an awesome little Lebanese place, but we're back over in the Opportunity District before we head to the Mobility District for the remainder of the evening. We're just gonna hit a few things real quick that we heard were good, and we're gonna get to it. So here's Egypt. next we have come to Viva la Colombia. Let's see how Colombia goes. This one's for you, Schman.
So welcome to Colombia, to the most welcoming place on earth.
Mountains of coffee and flowers. But if we talk about climates, we must talk about Medellin, the city of eternal spring where innovation and fashion bloom.
With strokes like this.
Alright, so we just finished up at the Colombia Pavilion, which I actually really enjoyed. So I have some connections there. I went there in 2019. My brother lived there for a while, so it was a lot of fun to go back and see. And after experiencing Colombia, they did a good job of showing how awesome of a country it is, and they really were personable throughout the whole thing. The videos were really human. I really enjoyed that, and they did a really cool job of showing the fun and flair and flavor of Colombia. So we're on to Chile. We're going to meet the Chilean ambassador and learn all about Chile. We're gonna see if we can get on one of these golf carts to take us to the other side. All right, hanging out at the Chile Pavilion. We met the ambassador of Chile to the UAE. I didn't record any of it because I didn't feel like it would have been appropriate in that setting to do so. You got to have that gauge, right? It was really cool, really awesome. Talked to us about the different things they're trying to do and how they view Chile and the UAE going forward and how they're both working towards the future. And so it was really interesting to see. Got a whole secret party going on in here. Huge shout out to Caesar for putting that together and the David Eccles School of Business for putting that together specifically for us, as well as this whole trip. It has been amazing, but that was really cool to see and talk to them about. So now we're moving on to some of the stuff in the Mobility District real quick before we go back to the Emirates Pavilion. And so this is the Mobility Pavilion. Sustainability Pavilion was cool. Focused on all sorts of space travel and stuff that they were doing in the education that they're focusing on in UAE. It was really cool. And now we came back to the dome on our way to the Emirates, and it's all lit up. And Saudi Arabia is all lit up as well. You saw in the video a couple of weeks ago, that's all reflective glass. It's all mirrored. And so there's lights on the floor reflecting back up. Amazing. This is probably one of my favorite pavilions, Saudi Arabia. If you come, absolutely check out Saudi Arabia. But onward to the Emirates Pavilion. Alright, we just got out of the Emirates Pavilion, which was really cool. It was all about the future. Their whole vision was flying in 2071. What will it look like? So they went through this whole future, the future of Dubai and what air traffic is going to look like and what they're planning and how it's going to be a completely different experience. Definitely recommend checking it out if you got the time. Make sure you set your reservation though. We're going to try and make it back to the mobility area. See Australia for sure and Russia are the two that are on my list. Just got out of the Russia Pavilion. It was pretty cool. It was all about the human brain, the human mind, and its capabilities and how it works and all the networks and neurons that connect it and create it. So it kind of led that to say that cooperation is needed to progress the world and we need to work together and do things, and it was all about inclusivity and the power of the human brain. So it was really kind of cool, and Moscow is pushing to host the World Expo in 2030. Anyways, we're on to the Australia Pavilion. Catch you there.
Welcome to Expo 2020 Dubai. Let's take a photo.
Woo! This pavilion, nothing but trouble. Just got out of the Australia Pavilion. It was great. It was awesome. Yeah, I love Australia. I've been there. I've lived there before for 2 years. If you didn't know that, fantastic. Love that country. Beautiful place. They have this really cool planetarium that goes over you, and you watch this video about the stars and what they mean to the Aboriginal people and how they tell their stories with that and how it guides them into their future. And of course, Nazi style, they got a little show going on outside afterwards, drinks and food and whatnot. Cool pavilion, definitely recommend. I would check it out for sure if you come here. Add that to your must-do list. We're gonna go check out Denmark real quick. But that will conclude our time here at the Expo. This is the third day that we have been here and the third video on the channel of the World Expo in Dubai 2020-2021. So go back and check out the other two videos if you haven't seen those. They focus a little more on the sustainability district and as well as the opportunity district we saw a bit of today. Go and check those out. We're gonna go on a desert safari and do some other stuff in the morning tomorrow or next week, so make sure to check that out. Click subscribe. We're also going to the Atlantis Water Park. We're gonna try and go and explore Old Town Dubai. So make sure you subscribe for those videos and come check out there, and make sure you watch the other Expo videos. I'll put them right here for you. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Thanks for tagging along. Come see the World Expo. Do it if you can. Make it if you can. If you're thinking about doing it, pull the trigger. Come here. You'll never forget your experience here in Dubai. It is an amazing place. And thanks for watching. Go create the world.